And Rose will be in the white uniforms as Jillian Gregg sets it over, and that'll be a point for Rose, a great start for them.
I apologize, fans. I saw the ball to the other official, and she rolls it to Rose-Hulman. This is what they want.
It is what they want, and a good start for Jillian Gregg, a setter and right side hitter. Really does a lot for this Fighting Engineers volleyball team. And an ace for Gregg. No, they keep it alive. A great play by Baldwin Wallace, but they send a free ball over.
Oh, there's the hole.
And right in the corner is Allie Foltz. Finds the deep corner, and a good start for Rose-Hulman. Both serves by Gregg have put Baldwin Wallace out of system. Here's a better attack. The swing on the outside by Coop, and it's down. Her first kill.
I will tell you what right now, Clark, number 15 for Rose-Hulman, Jayla Odell, is like a scoring machine theme song. She's singing, she's on the bench, she's flexing. You need players like that on your team.
And it's down over the tightrope. Baldwin Wallace finally gets their first point on the side out. And they'll go back to serve. Taylor Denal will be serving for the Yellow Jackets. And a nice push. It is in. A nice play by Kate Wood.
You know, last night, Coach, we left Coach about 9:15, 9:30. She stayed and watched film, and I think she sees that this little deep, playing deep can affect the game big time today.
There's a big swing by the Yellow Jackets. That's a kill from Allison Winter, the junior right side hitter. Gets a side out for Baldwin Wallace, and it's 4-2. It's a substitution for Katrina Balzetic. We'll be back to serve. And a service error for Baldwin Wallace.
In our shot today, you're going to see like another ball, and you're going to go, hey, they missed the ball. There are two courts playing at the same time. You may see an official, you may see a line judge, but trust me, we got your action on court number 2.
Nice block at the net by number 10. That's Sydney Naybauer. Naybauer making her presence known on the defense from her middle blocking position. Foltz serve. Here comes the Yellow Jackets. And a touch in the back row. A good shot there by number 21, Sam Ruda. Ruda leads the Yellow Jackets in kills and gets her first one of the match.
From Aurora, Illinois, 5'8", junior.
Ruda with the serve.
Nice.
In the corner, here comes Ruda again, and this one's a little too long. We'll make that Sydney Simonson. And they're just going to say it is in. I thought the official.
I thought he ruled out.
I thought he had her flag up, and maybe someone ruled a touch, but a service error. The second one for Baldwin Wallace.
Now Audrey. Hannah comes in. Hannah Hamilton.
She came in yesterday. Only 2 serves, aces, coming in yesterday, but served the ball really well.
I stand corrected. It's Hayden.
Hayden Hamilton.
Sorry about that.
Piece, and it goes down and a kill again. Simonson's second.
Baldwin has found something. And I think Rose might need to take a step up and then be ready for it to go back to you.
Well, they're getting the passes in system, and when they're in system, they're able to run their offense. Hamilton keeps it alive, but that's been a tough play for her. Baldwin Wallace now trails 7-6. Cordy on the swing, cross court, a nice dig by the Yellow Jackets. Cordy takes the tip, back to her, hits it down the right side, and a kill for number 18, Megan Cordy.
Rotation a little bit better. It just seems to me like today, Clark, that Rose is playing a little bit more people than they did last night. Seems like they're a lot fresher this time than they were at this time last night.
Kylie Rathburn, the 5'9" senior, checks in to play the back row, and she will serve. Nice pass. Here's a slide attempt and tipped over. Rathburn tries to get it up. Just couldn't get it high enough, but a great effort by Rathburn. Nice touch on the slide play from Baldwin Wallace. They're sticking around 8-7. Gregg pushes in the corner. Dug out. Here's a swing. Tipped at the net, and a little tool shot. Simonson has got 3 kills now.
Tool time.
Tool time.
Huh?
The time is a coach.
Tool time.
And
got a ball. Loose ball.
And another effect of having a court adjacent to ours is sometimes they'll have to have that stoppage in play for safety. Hamilton keeps it alive. Scoop sends it to the corner. Good swing by Wallace. Baldwin Wallace. And they're going to say Hamilton was across the center line. Trying to get that pass. Baldwin Wallace now takes the lead for the first time in the game at 9-8. Here's Wadzitsky to serve. Comes a right side swing. Hamilton over to Gregg. She'll go to the corner across. It's dug by Baldwin Wallace. Tip. And Simonson finds the back corner. She has 4 kills.
First 2-point lead for Baldwin Wallace.
They are on a nice run, at one point trailing 7-4. With their service error. That's their third service error.
Send your hate mail to
TroyDarengowski.com.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Darengowski, for being here today.
Lily Ebright to serve. And they'll get a free ball opportunity. Let's see if Rose can execute here on the offensive end.
Got to get it up. Got to get it up.
Hitting air into the net.
That ball was right at the net height. You need to get that up about 2 to 3 feet.
So hitting air sends Jamie Snell.
Early morning start could affect both. Seems like it's affecting both teams.
Hamilton outside. Coop. And she gets it down for a kill and side out. Rose-Hulman. Kate Wood checks in for Hamilton. And Gregg back to serve. Nice serve into zone 1. Baldwin Wallace gets a swing. Ebright. A nice pass to Coop. Cross court. Dug by Rathburn. A tip shot. No good. Yellow Jackets playing some good D. Blocked at the net by Fultz.
Dunk.
Wood tries in, gets it down. Kate Wood's going to get credit for the kill.
You see the setter shoved her out of the way. Get out of my way. You're in my way.
Or shove her to the ball so that she can hit it up. It ties it at 11. Gregg plays it up. Fultz. And Coop with the kill. Coop, there it is. Gives Rose the lead back at 12-11. Gregg serves it over. There's a right side attack and a nice swing by number 5. Allison Weiner with the kill. Her second kill. And a tight game so far, tied at 12. Nice play by Gregg and Fultz with excellent timing. Coach, here's an example, perfect example of what you said about that ball as we see on the replay, being just a little bit higher.
See how maybe a foot makes a difference.
She's able to get it inside the block for the kill was Fultz. And now Sophia Coop. Serving the tool shot again. It goes down by Weiner.
Got to take a step back. Once that ball, you need to approach, take the step back, survey your territory, and then kill the ball.
Baldwin Wallace now with the serve, tied at 13s here in set one. Ebright with the pass. And a big swing and kill by number 18, Megan Cordy.
And if you watch volleyball like we do, they got away with it. They were out of sync. They got away with it. Nice play. Finished strong. Sign of a good team.
Fultz back to serve. Here comes the swing, blocked, and it'll go out of bounds off the block. Controlling the block is Baldwin Wallace. Ruda with the kill. Her second. It over. Reversing the flow to Wood. She hits it off the block, and that's a kill.
I've never seen a serve go to that zone. Clear across the court. That's a long way to go for that ball.
It is a long set. It's a long pass. Going against the flow. Seems like everything wants to be on that side. That's why Jillian Gregg getting an opportunity for her hitter to put that ball away. There's a swing from the right side. Block kicked up by Baldwin Wallace to keep it alive. Gregg to the right side, and that'll be wide. Fancy footwork by the Yellow Jackets to keep that ball alive.
You always tell your kids not to do the scissors. That time you had to do the scissors.
Yellow Jackets to serve. Hamilton in the game. There's the middle. Outside tip. Hamilton keeps it up. So does Cordy. And they're going to say in the net.
Oh, that's late.
Was Rose-Hulman. Baldwin Wallace takes the lead back at 16 to 15. And an ace by the Yellow Jackets.
Okay, Kurt.
Gabby Schlecht.
They teach that here. They teach that serve.
Hit the top
and
of
I'll
the
explain when we come back. I'll explain how.
I can't wait to hear it.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
RHIT TV back with you here at Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology, where Rose-Hulman and Baldwin Wallace are in a tight match. Both teams have had the lead at one point. Baldwin Wallace now with their largest lead with two at 17-15. Gabby Schlecht, 5'11" sophomore from Naperville, Illinois, hoping to extend that lead. As Rose takes its first time out. Gregg with the roll shot, played up, dump, Cordy's able to find it. Now she'll get an opportunity to swing. Dug by Baldwin. Wallace sent high to the net. There's a swing. Cordy tries to find the back corner. Ebright with the dig. Gregg from the right side between two defenders. And a kill by Jillian Gregg. Finds the seam in those two defenders and gets that side out.
We talked about the net, the let serve. When I coached, we put a rubber band line from the antenna to the antenna and had our girls shoot between that.
You're John Wooden of serving.
Let me tell
innovation.
You, it didn't work.
Well, and there was a certain time where if it hit the net, it didn't count as Ebright lets it go over her head.
Now wait a minute. I'm not that old in this game. I mean, they call me the grandpa, but I'm not great grandpa.
Side point for Rose-Hulman, 17-17, and an ace by Rathburn as the lead goes back and forth. A fifth lead change. Now Rose has the advantage in set one. Rathburn serves it over. Down the corner, Hamilton keeps it alive. Coop plays it over. Baldwin Wallace back on the attack. Here's the tip. A good court awareness by Simonson.
She made that move because she saw the player move to the side. Watch this. She sees the eye. She sees the movement. Oh, just make it there. She can't make that play.
Good catch by you, Coach. That's exactly the read from Simonson. Foltz keeps it up, but Rathburn can't play it high enough. And another lead change back to Baldwin Wallace. Back to serve is Wadzicki. And a service error, their fourth of the match. And we're tied again.
This is where Rose-Hulman really shined last night. Took advantage of situations. Let's see what they do this morning.
Got to close this out. Don't overthink it, Coach said before the game. Just keep attacking. And a nice play by Allie Foltz to put it over on two passes and find the court and the kill. Timeout, Rose on top.
My name is Brittany. A little thing I love about the Egg White Grill is the toasty English muffin. It's toasted perfectly. It's just a little crispy, but not like hard crispy, but just crispy enough that when you bite into it, everything is perfect.
My name is Curtis, and I love the Egg White Grill because the egg itself, it's like soft and fluffy, like a pillow. I wouldn't eat my pillow, but I'd eat the Chick-fil-A breakfast egg white sandwich for sure.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
You sure you want to make that move?
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
HCAC website. Keep up to date with every school and every sport on the HCAC website at heartlandconf.org. That's heartlandconf.org. Baldwin Wallace in timeout. Both teams with one left. Ebright to serve. And a free ball. Let's see if Rose can make it pay off. Foltz puts it over. Cross court. Hamilton reverses it to Gregg. Down the corner, no touch. You're going to call out of bounds.
I think it.
Either official called for the touch.
Took the direction of a different direction. Air. Good call.
Good call.
Why am I going to question her?
She's a line judge expertise, and that's all she does. Because we got to talk to her before the match. Gregg with the tip, a nice play by Jillian Gregg.
One of the things she said, she didn't share her name, so we can't share her name. We'll just call her Miss Official. She just said she goes to every clinic that she can. She wants to be the best line judge in this conference, and that's pretty cool.
Well, she does a fantastic job at even just following plays and the ball. Is a big swing. Ebright gets a hand on it to play it up. And a hitting error from the back row.
Who's going to make the least amount of errors these last 4?
21-21. Here comes Gregg. She sent it right side to Coop. Baldwin Wallace down the sideline. Ebright keeps it alive. Free ball over. There's the Yellow Jacket offense. Back to the right side again. Nice dig by Gregg.
Oh, no one's there.
They called a double contact on Allie Foltz as she tried to keep that ball alive.
I apologize. Got excited. No one picked it up. Timeout, Baldwin.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Now, my huddles are totally different than these huddles. When I was coaching, I'm in the huddle the whole entire 1 minute, 15 seconds. I'm telling you what to do, why don't you chewing Big Red, what's going on with you? These coaches get in the huddle with 15 seconds left of that timeout and say, here's what we need to do, simplify it, and it's in. No wonder my players didn't listen.
That's why you won all those big games.
Yeah,
all
one
7.
career win?
Baldwin Wallace up 22-21 in set 1, and they have the serve. Gregg to Coop. And a big side out for Rose-Hulman. They needed that.
Now you have to capitalize.
Sophia Coop back to serve. For Rose-Hulman, you got to like this lineup. Cordy, Wood, and Foltz. The right side attack. Ebright plays it up. Coop with the great hustle, and Gregg will send the free ball over. Yellow Jackets. And it's out. Good call by the official.
Overplayed it, didn't they? Just slightly. Right idea. Let her the ball toward the antenna. That ball's going to drift away.
A smart play. Good court awareness again by that Rose defense. They'll send over a roll shot here. Foltz will swing, gets it between some defenders, but good Baldwin Wallace defense sends over a free ball. Off the block. Played over. Here's a swing by Cordy. And gets the kill. It's now set point for Rose at 24-22. And Baldwin Wallace is going to use that last timeout. With a great play there by Cordy and a great swing. I want to let you know that the HCAC Commissioner Cup is a rotating trophy. It's awarded to the institution that garners the most overall all sports points. Congratulations to the Rose-Hulman Fighting Engineers. They were the 2022-23 winner in the HCAC Commissioners Cup. And Coach, as we were around campus before today's match, what beautiful facilities here, and we're going to bring you the soccer match at 3:30.
Yeah, we went down to the soccer field to check it out, look at the the booth and all those things. That was pretty. And then I walked into the building today. You know, they built a swimming pool.
I mean, we're going to take some laps maybe after some little diving lessons.
Folks, I'm telling you the truth. I missed their swimming pool completely yesterday. Walked in and said, did they just build that?
It's an impressive facility here in their sports recreation center.
And how about the hospitality?
It's been fabulous.
Top notch.
We appreciate all they've done for us here on RHIT TV. Meanwhile, it's set point. Coop sends it in, an ace to win it. Rose-Hulman comes away with a big 25-22 set one win after a set coach that saw both teams lead in really a tight contest.
When you can escape a game like that, you're going to be fine.
We'll take a break and come back with set two. It's RHIT TV.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
A good engineer, a good mathematician, a good scientist can identify problems.
But in order to be a great scientist or engineer, you've got to have curiosity and you've got to have creativity, and that's what's going to set you apart.
You can't teach curiosity. You just need to encourage your student to be curious. Curious in anything that they do. Curious so that it brings out the innovations, the new ideas.
Since we're doing things so quickly, a lot of times we know that we need help. So our professors all know us by name.
Basically, everybody knows everybody here.
That one-on-one personal connection you're getting with the faculty, you don't get that a lot of places.
We're not just saying, here, go do this hard project. We are right there with them. We work with them.
The faculty are there for you.
Anxious over algebra? Call Ask Rose, the free science and math homework helpline. It's free world-class tutoring. Just call, chat, email, or screen share. Learn more at AskRose.org. Confused by chemistry? Call Ask Rose, the free science and math homework helpline. It's free world-class tutoring. Just call, chat, email, or screen share. Learn more at AskRose.org.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Set one of game one of Rose-Hulman Volleyball, and the Rose-Hulman Volleyball Invitational goes to Rose as they defeat Baldwin Wallace 25-22. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be bringing you the 3 o'clock game against University of Olivet and Rose-Hulman, and then once that's over, stick around as we have Rose-Hulman soccer as they play Ohio Northern. You can catch the second half of that after our contest.
And may I just do a plug?
Absolutely.
If you like high school volleyball,
I like high school volleyball.
Tune into IndianaSRN Monday. The battle between Ritter High School and Covenant Christian High School. Yes, they're a bit of rivalries. It's like the WWE
Anything
match.
goes. Anything goes. Maybe you get Chuck Levine from the top rope.
I tell you what, the last 2 years we've done it, it's gone 5. It's a great little matchup. And you can catch everything on our sports page on IndianaSRN.org. And if you would like to be a sponsor, and you could have thousands of people, and I'm talking thousands of people watching these games, we need you. Contact us at Coach at IndianaSRN.
And folks, when Coach says thousands, he means it. We had a lot of folks tune in yesterday, and we appreciate every one of you as we get set to start the second step. And Baldwin Wallace starts off with an ace by Zawadzki.
Our statistician just whispered in my ear, Rose has missed every point on every serve in the first game.
Well, maybe that's a good omen then.
I guess so.
And another kill.
Well, they missed the first 3 on game number 1.
Thurber on the kill there for the Yellow Jackets, and it's a 2-0 lead. when Baldwin Wallace was in system and running their offense, they were pretty impressive. A good up there by the Yellow Jackets. Kate Wood sends it over. Nice play. Here comes the offense. Ebright. Gregg diving on the floor. Coop with the roll shot. Here comes the Yellow Jackets. Wood from the right side, and it's a kill.
That was just not letting the ball drop, hustling every play. Baldwin Wallace was excellent getting them out of sync.
They were consistently in system and swinging. And like you said, Coach, that was a hustle effort point inside out for Rose-Hulman. Here's Wood again from the right side.
Oh, didn't hit it hard enough.
Off the net. Wood again. Gregg. Ebright plays it nice and high. For a good dig. Blocked by Wood. And Rose ties it at 2. Great individual efforts by that back row and defense. Jillian Gregg on the floor. And an ace by Sophia Coop, the 6-foot senior.
Look at the rotation on these serves for her. Look how high this ball gets up. That's impressive.
And being able to hit the right zone that the coach is wanting. Here's a right side attack by Wood. Played up by the Yellow Jackets. They reverse the flow and a kill by Simonson. Sydney Simonson's a 5'9" junior. And a good set here by Zawadzki.
You know what I used to tell my assistants? We got to hit it where there ain't.
That's good baseball philosophy, too.
Thank you.
The serve, Wood will put it over. And a kill, Megan Cordy. Is able to roll shot it, and nice placement by Cordy. Had enough downward spin on it, enough top spin to hit the defender and go to the ground. Allie Foltz now serves. Cross court dug by Gregg.
Oh, you got to call the ball.
And a tough spot when we talked about that yesterday, Coach. When the middle's in there, that means there's no libero, so you got to communicate, as you said, on who gets that second ball.
Back row player has to go, front row player has to go fill that hole.
And a nice serve and point for Baldwin Wallace. They go back on top, 4-5. Gardner with the serve. The back row swing. Cross court. Wood. And they're going to call a lift. Yeah, good play there. Good call official. Give also credit to Ellie Harshany, the 5'9" sophomore. Good court awareness by her to pick up that ball. And we're tied at 5. Hamilton plays it over, gets it up again, and from her
There's no way.
pockets. Ebright. A nice try by Rose.
There is no way.
Dug that one from her pockets. Put it back over the net.
That's good play.
That's great effort. Good hand-eye coordination.
We got more press today than we had yesterday.
And in a seam ace.
See that ball curve going away? Nice play.
Blazetic with the ace, and now it's a 2-point advantage for Baldwin Wallace. And just like set 1, another lead change. This is the 3rd lead change of this set already. 40 from the right side. Outside swing and a nice approach. Sam Ruda gives Baldwin Wallace their biggest lead at 5-8. Rose-Hulman is going to take a timeout. We'll do it with him. Rose down 3.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt, it's not a game.
Insulting referees, it's not a game.
Threatening officials, it's not a game.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes, it's not a game.
Violent language in the stands, it's not a game.
Verbal abuse from the sideline, it's not a game.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot, it's not a game.
I just got a text from a guy named Troy D. He says, "This is Troy D from Indy watching great volleyball coverage. First-time viewer, long-time supporter. Go Clark."
Well, we appreciate your support, Troy D. And
I just want to let you know how you got my text number.
Well, we'll also remind you that the University of Olivet Comets will take on these Rose-Hulman Fighting Engineers at 3 o'clock. So stay tuned for that. Meanwhile, Rose on the attack, trying to get a side out. And another big swing by Ruda.
You know, you can be like Troy D and be a supporter as well. You can contact us at coach at IndianaSRN.org.
We thank you for your contributions,
Mr. D.
Mr. D. Glad the union could let him out of his obligations. Here comes Baldwin Wallace on the slide. And they run it to perfection.
They are in sync.
Luciano on the slide, and here you take a look right to the pin.
Yep.
She puts it right in zone 1 for the kill. (10-5) lead, make it 11-5 on the ace.
Coach is just moving them to step back. One step. Now watch them come up.
Hamilton plays it.
There you go.
Greg.
Yep.
And that one's inside the block for a kill, a much needed side out.
And much better rotation. A little bit more confident.
Just that little adjustment of a step or two back.
And it's a mental game. Because now you feel confident you can do this. See if you can run off some points here.
Rathburn to serve. Here comes the Yellow Jackets. They try to play it up. A great play by the libero. Gardner keeps it alive, and then they get a block and a net. And Baldwin Wallace is fired up.
And their fans over the other side is standing up, giving them a standing ovation.
Big time block. Again, one of those hustle points. Lauren Gardner parallel to the floor to put it back in play. The block at the net on Coop. She'll get another swing. She'll tip it over. There's the dump, and a dump kill by the setter, Swadowski.
You have a daughter that plays. She's a setter. In that kind of rotation, you see that a lot. You see the little opening and just dunk it in.
Yeah, it's just a lot of a feel thing. And, you know, if a setter does it every time, it's not going to be effective. And that's the first really dump we've seen from her. It just has that instinct to find that corner and know the rotations. There, Gregg was able to get the kill on the tip, get a side out. Here comes Rose-Hulman, a back row swing. Hamilton digs it up. Send it over the net. There's Coop. Gregg with the block. Fultz at the block. They send it over. Back to Gregg, cross court.
Nice.
And the pipe play got a little tangled up there with the setter.
And if you're at home and you're a volleyball player, you notice that when Baldwin, when she hit the floor, she went the opposite way where the ball was going, so she's out of the way of her teammates. Very important. Roll opposite of where the ball is going.
Ebright to serve. And another back row swing. This one's going to be long. And a hitting error in what was a 7-point lead. Rose has cut it to 4. And Baldwin Wallace has said, enough of that, we're going to take a timeout.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Fans, don't forget, at 3:30, Ohio Northern versus Rose-Hulman in soccer. We'll be bringing that action to you this afternoon, so tune in to watch.
It's a men's game.
The Fighting Engineers men's take on Ohio Northern. Again, that
Rose-Hulman's men are really good.
Well, then I'm glad we're bringing it. Tune in.
Of course. Nothing but the best on RHITV.
Lily Ebright to serve. Rose-Hulman down 4 here in set 2. And this one's long. The first service error of the match.
And we'll contribute that because they called a timeout.
The timeout, side out. And Baldwin Wallace. Now to serve. Gregg on the swing. And a nice kill, I tell you. Simonson has had a really nice game. Being aggressive, swinging. That's her 7th kill.
They are so much in sync.
It's that Baldwin Wallace lead back up to 6.
And then that extra coaching while the ball is being found to get you another ball, the extra coaching.
Hamilton outside and a nice swing, good cut shot. That's Sophia Kopp, or Coop rather.
Look at this. Little 1-2 step.
Goes around the block, right side. Jillian Gregg serves. There's a pipe swing. Taken by Rose. Wood with the tip. And a nice quick tempo ball to the middle. Thurber, Malia Thurber, 5'11" sophomore, with the kill. Feels like Baldwin Wallace, coach, this set has just been really in the driver's seat the entire time as they play the overpass and the kill. Another one for Simonson.
Rose calls timeout. She's not happy. I'd like to remind you that the Heartland Conference football season begins next Saturday.
Hey, how about this? We have Bluffton at Franklin at 1:30 and Anderson here at Rose-Hulman at 2 o'clock.
Both homecoming days.
HCAC football action.
Troy Derogowski and myself will be at Franklin.
Should be a good contest.
Troy will be riding the Franklin float.
Throwing Tootsie Rolls?
Yep, like he usually did. Last year he hit that kid in the eye. Billy's much better this year. He's going to wear a helmet.
I was going to say he's got goggles, protective eyewear this year. Here's Coop on the swing. Roll shot. And they're going to say a net violation.
You talked about during the timeout when we were away that Baldwin Wallace has played much better, a little bit more aggressive. Look like their net plays a little bit better than Rose-Hulman this game.
So far this set, they've played a little cleaner, right? It seems like their offense is more in system, getting good first ball passes, just like that. They'll swing it to the opposite, and it's long. Nice play by Ebright, no touch. We'll see if Rose can cut into this once 7-point lead with Sophia Coop. Nice serve by Coop. Blocked by Foltz with a touch. Gordy with the roll shot. Simonson tips. Gregg reverses the flow to Wood off the block. Controlled by the Yellow Jackets. Ebright plays it up. And an hitting attack error results in a point for Baldwin Wallace. Jamie Snell to serve. Here comes Wood, cross court, no, into the net. Like you said, Coach, just that net play, that attack, a lot more hitting errors. Could that be a sign of maybe some fatigue after playing 8 sets yesterday to Baldwin Wallace's 3?
Good point.
There's a touch and on the line. Great play by Allie Foltz.
Did you see the libero looked and went, I should have got it.
Just over her head. Had enough air on, enough arch.
Excuse me, official, can we replay that?
Now Foltz back to serve after that great kill. Right side swing. And good court recognition by the Yellow Jackets, knowing that the libero's out, attacking the back row. Get the kill, and it's now 13-20. Short serve, here's Kate Wood. Controlled by Rose, outside, Gordy with the roll shot. Tip. Gregg tries to play it in the corner. Covered nicely by Gardner. Ebright. Gregg keeps it up, but they're not able to send it over.
It got into the net, though. You got to applaud the effort.
Now the Yellow Jackets have their biggest lead of this set. It's 21-13. Played over. And the overpass is another point for Baldwin Wallace, and they have all the momentum.
Push 3.
Gardner with the serve. Wood blocked at the net.
In unison.
The celebration continues, now up 10.
10, wow.
And no service errors for Baldwin Wallace this set. Last set they had 4. So not giving away 3 points, but a net violation there. Give Rose a fighting engineers, a fighting champs. Need to have a special run as Hayden Hamilton comes in, the 5'11 freshman.
That was clever. That was good. Did you write that yourself?
Sometimes they just come to me.
Gotcha.
There's a swing to the right side and a big swing by Wiener. And it is now set point for Baldwin Wallace. 24-14.
Watch zone 1.
Skims it off the net, outside, and Cordy gets the kill. Lily Ebright now goes back to serve. Or no, excuse me, that's Rathburn. And there's going to be a timeout. We'll stay here. Let you know that maximize visibility, gain prominent exposure through on-site branding, social media mentions, and more. Contact us at coach@IndianaSRN.org. That's coach@IndianaSRN.org.
Have thousands of people watch your company, your sponsorship?
And we take a look at set 2. And Coach, what's been the difference so far? We kind of mentioned it a little bit earlier between set 1 and set 2. It seems like Baldwin Wallace in system more, taking advantage, no service errors, and really just coming up big.
You said it, out of system. Rose-Hulman's been out of system a lot more this game than in the last 4 games we've seen him play. You know, you might be a little right, might be a little tired. They played 2 long games last night.
Probably didn't get to bed until after 10.
They're college kids. After 2.
Well, they do have the advantage of actually
sleeping in their own dorm room.
Sleeping in their own rooms. Timeout. Rathburn's going to have to go on a 10-point run to extend this set. It's 24-15. So you can only do it 1 point at a time. Here come the Yellow Jackets. And a hitting error by Ruda. And now she needs 9 more.
We've seen it.
Stranger things have happened.
Yes, sir.
Rathburn with the serve and an ace.
There's that let serve.
Able to find the floor after the tape. 24-17. 5'9" senior sends it over, and it's long. And that'll do it for set 2. Baldwin Wallace comes back and wins that set by a score of 25-17. Both teams will switch sides and regroup. We'll come back with set 3 on RHIT TV.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
A good engineer, a good mathematician, a good scientist can identify problems.
But in order to be a great scientist or engineer, you've got to have curiosity and you've got to have creativity. And that's what's going to set you apart.
You can't teach curiosity. You just need to encourage your student to be curious. Curious in anything that they do. Curious so that it brings out the innovations, the new ideas.
Since we're doing things so quickly, a lot of times we know that we need help. So our professors all know us by name.
Basically, everybody knows everybody here.
That one-on-one personal connection you're getting with the faculty, you don't get that a lot of places.
We are not just saying, here, go do this hard project. We are right there with them. We work with them.
The faculty are there for you.
Anxious over algebra? Call Ask Rose, the free science and math homework helpline. It's free world-class tutoring. Just call, chat, email, or screen share. Learn more at AskRose.org. Confused by chemistry? Call Ask Rose, the free science and math homework helpline. It's free world-class tutoring. Just call, chat, email, or screen share. Learn more at AskRose.org.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Welcome back to the Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology. The Wiz, Jerry Collins, Savannah Simler, and Coach Keith Myers. This is Clark Chafin, and set 2 in the books. Both teams at a set apiece. And, Coach, if we even look at upcoming matches for both squads, Rose-Hulman, after today, we'll play at 3 o'clock against the University of Olivet. Then on Tuesday, September 26th at DePaul, then HCAC action starts. How about this for your opener for HCAC? You go Saturday, September 30th, next Saturday at Transylvania, ranked 17th in the country. And then the following week, you play at Mount St. Joseph's, ranked 19th in the country.
So you get the best. You got to play the best to get there, right?
That's why what Bill Parcells say, that's why you lift all them weights, right? That's why you play this tough preseason schedule.
Well, the preseason schedule has been kind of brutal for them. They played well. They're playing well, but they've played some really good competition.
Meanwhile, Baldwin Wallace, they'll play fellow HCAC Conference School Anderson today at 3. And then Tuesday, they'll play at Kenyon. And Saturday at Marietta. As we start set 3. And Baldwin Wallace picking up where they left off, staying in system. And a tool shot kill. And again, Wiz calls it. First point of every set. If only we could get Troy D, our famous.
Hey, he said he was on his way out the door and forgot his keys. So he's staying home.
Okay. We're hoping that he would do some sideline reporting. Ebright keeps the ball up. Here's Wood. Cross court. Took a little off that one, Coach. Big side out kill. Megan Cordy checks in. Coop back to serve. Good serve, nice pass. And that's going to be wide. Rose-Hulman on top 2-1. Sophia Coop entered the weekend's contest with 5 aces. She served the ball well. And a big swing and kill by Baldwin Wallace. That's Sam Ruda. I have her unofficially for at least 5 kills. Lauren Gardner to serve. Gardner's really established that short serve in that second set, but they're
short arm that one though.
Not enough on it. And the first service error of the third set. Gregg with the dig. 40 sends a roll shot over. How about Foltz there in the defense, getting a kill. They're going to come attack her again. And a tool shot by Ruda. And a kill from the point for the Yellow Jackets. 3-3. All these contests and these sets have been close. Especially here in the first 10 or 15 points.
I love the idea. May I borrow your towel so I can clean off my shoes? Thank you, Mr. Official.
Wazetic to serve. There's a nice in-system play. Well, a big-time slide. Nice dig, though, by Harshini. Here comes the is up. Outside to Wood, across court and good.
Have you seen that slide work before?
We did.
That's pretty impressive.
Here's the right side attack by Kate Wood.
Add some music to that. You got the electric slide going.
Here comes the swing from the right or outside. Cordy. Snell with the dig. Off the top of the net. Couple of fighting engineers try to get the pancake. But Ruda with another kill. She now has 7. We're tied at 4. And Sydney Simonson's going to check in for the Yellow Jackets. Ruda, the 6th rotation outside hitter to serve. Gregg, cross court. Outside Simonson on the tip. But she has played well, Coach. She has 9 kills.
Yes, sir.
Having that second outside hitter be as productive as your one outside hitter. Again, that depth that we talked about in the pregame showing up right now for Baldwin Wallace. Ruda keeps it alive. A free ball. Here comes the Fighting Engineers offense.
Got to go get it.
Gregg falls right in the middle. The campfire. Nobody home, and it's 5-5.
First campfire of the morning. Get out your marshmallows and your chocolate candy bars.
S'mores time.
S'mores.
I'll have some more of that play, please.
Gotcha. Well, you know, the tool shot, I almost feel like going, huh? Every single time.
An ace by Rathburn. I don't see the cheesehead this morning, though, Coach.
I don't know what happened to it. Somebody must have left it in their dorm room.
Kylie Rathburn to serve again. Another nice serve. Here comes an attack. Hamilton plays it up. Ebright. Rathburn got a swing on it and a kill. How about that? A tough swing for any player when that ball is like Willie Mays over your head.
Did you hear the chant? Cheese.
Rathburn kill gives Rose a 7-5 lead, and she serves it over the net. Hamilton playing some good defense here recently. She'll play it up. Coop, roll shot, and they'll say 4 attempts. That didn't get over the net.
They played it like it did, though, didn't it? You played it off like that. Good job. Keep playing until they blow the whistle.
Gabby Schleck back to serve now for Baldwin Wallace. Middle blocker. Rose needs to take advantage of Nova Barrow. Gregg does that. And the campfire once again. Right in the middle where nobody's there. 8-6 Rose and Lily Ebright to serve. Right into zone 5. Overpass taken care of by Allie Foltz.
Allie got that. She was looking them off right away. Watch this. Look at this. She saw that coming. Nice play.
And that's one play I really like to see middles do. You can cram it, but being able to have that is really essential as the service air out of bounds. 9-7, and back to serve is Zawadzki. Gregg, ready for the tip that time. Nice reversal and a kill. Good right side hitter. That's Werner. Wiener with the left-handed right side from Westerville, Ohio. It's 9-8. Service air. Gives the ball back to Rose-Hulman, and checking in is Kate Wood.
Again, if you're watching at home, you say, I see 2 officials, I see 2 balls. We're on two different courts.
Greg with the serve. And a nice offensive play. Thurber with the kill.
They didn't wait.
Quick tempo. Again, when you're in system, it allows those setters to run that offense. That's a 31 ball at quick tempo set. That middle can attack. Wood lays it up to get a swing, but here comes the Yellow Jackets. They swing it to the right side. Wood with the swing, cross court. Winner again, Greg this time to Ebright. There's a tip. Yellow Jackets ready for it. Roll shot again, played up. Greg gets it there, and Rose-Hulman goes to fight another play. And a block into the net.
The key there, they did not give up once they got out of the system. They regrouped. They play well.
Good job of sending, when they send free balls over, getting enough air under it too, right? So that you can get everybody back at your base position. Ebright off the top of the block. Here's Greg, the Fultz, and a kill. Rose now with a 3-point lead, and Baldwin Wallace will take a timeout, down 12-9. Once 9-7, Rose now on top 12-9.
During that timeout, we saw Coach scheming with a setter and a hitter. See, I think if they attack the weak side of Baldwin, they may have something.
Obviously a strategy where sees an opening that she's communicating with one of the hitters and one of the setters. So
see what happens.
Put that in the back pocket. That's like a football play that you saw open but maybe didn't execute.
Now you have.
Yeah.
Let's cash in.
Here we go. Baldwin Wallace on the attack. And a kill. Sam Ruda.
You know, Purdue wished they would have cashed in last night.
They had a tough time, did the Boilers, against Bucky the Badgers. Lauren Gardner. The tip by Fultz, and it's kept alive off the pancake. Fultz. Cordy off the block. And it's a tool shot for Cordy.
You ready?
I love it.
Tool time. Now, there's a lot of viewers that go, I don't get it. We just showed our age.
Yeah, I think Tim the Toolman Taylor, he's got another show that's even now syndicated too, I believe.
Last Man Standing.
Last Man Standing, that's the name of it. There's his winner, and she has played well. That's the advantage of having a left-hand hitter on that right side. Opens her body up to the court. She gets the kill, and it's 13-11. Yellow Jackets to serve. Cordy on the swing. Nice push. And through the block goes Ruda. Baldwin Wallace now within one. Zedek on the serve. Good pass. Wood. Nice high attack by Kate Wood.
More patient.
A little more off the net, too. Obviously, I think that's also where the setter's setting the ball from you, so a hitter has to adjust to that. Hamilton into serve. Ruda on the swing, roll shot. Here comes Cordy. Tipped at the net, they're going to say it's 4, that it didn't clear. Baldwin Wallace with the side out. (14-13), Fighting Engineers on top. Each team's won a set apiece. Hamilton reverses the flow to Gregg. She'll go to the tip. They're right there. Ebright plays it to the pin. 3 ball sent over. Simonson with the left hand. Ebright to the pin. Dug by Garner. Tip. Gregg swings that time, but there's a block. They keep it alive for Rose. Let's see if they can fight for this point. And they get it. The swing goes out by Simonson, and Rose, a hard-earned point for that one.
Again, ball was just a little bit on the side of the antenna. Just so hard to bring that back in.
15-13, Rose on top. Rathburn serving. 3 ball sent over by the Yellow Jackets, and it's going to be out. It's tough for Baldwin Wallace. Free balls, you want to make sure you keep in play and give yourself a chance.
And you know it's going out. You just look at going out. I'm staying away from this ball.
That's a little deflating if you're Baldwin Wallace. Here comes Simonson on the attack. Hamilton been on her game from the defensive standpoint. There's a swing. And off the top of the block. And a kill for Baldwin Wallace.
Zone 5 here.
There's the swing. Nice attack by Niebauer. Gregg cross court. Good hustle by the Yellow Jackets. Roll shot, low on the set, nice adjustment. And that's out, a nice call by the official.
How about the dive that moved you away from the ball? Ellie Harsman.
So the swing wide, that's 3 or 4 opportunities, Coach, that we've seen in that particular sideline. And then an ace by Ebright.
ACE.
18-14, timeout Baldwin Wallace. Customized sponsorship. Tailor your sponsorship package to fit your unique marketing objectives and budget. Contact us at coach@IndianaSRN.org. That's coach@IndianaSRN.org.
I'm going to say this on air. Our 2 guys that's going to do the soccer game.
Yes.
They just walked in. Man, I tell you what, you thought Jerry dressed up in his tie? Chuck is in his championship WWE tie. tights.
Dressed to the nines.
And Daniel is his tag team partner. They're wearing their belts today. So when you see this.
Undisputed champions. They'll be on at 3:30 today.
Daniel just knocked down our set.
Thanks, guys, for that as the serve goes out. And just as Coach says, a timeout more than not leads to a side out. 18-15, Baldwin Wallace now at the serve. Hamilton to Coop. And a left hand by Simonson. Ebright plays it up. A great dig by her. And finding the seam from the right side is Wiener. to 16. Coop on block, controlled by Rose. Here's Gregg, deep corner and a touch. Jillian Gregg with the kill. In 19-16. Great shot by Gregg. Rose now with the serve. Jillian Gregg. At the net, Kate Wood denies.
How did that happen? That's just a great play.
Almost like Stretch Armstrong. Those arms just stayed up there forever.
Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
Go Gadget.
Block gives it 20-16, and another block. This time Allie Foltz joins the block party. And Rose with its largest third set lead up to 5. Served by Gregg. Right side through the block. And another kill by Winter.
First time I saw him kick the ball. Now, if the ball hits your foot, legal, correct?
You can't play it off the foot.
You just can't kick the ball.
No, I mean you can. I don't know if you can kick it over, but I've seen players
boot it,
kick it to keep it up. The service error, third service error for the Yellow Jackets. Rose 3 points away from taking set 3. Nice pass and a hitting error by Ruda. Good service pressure by Sophia Coop.
Do you take a timeout here if you go to 24?
I think they've already used it. An ace.
Has she used all both timeouts?
I think they've used both timeouts.
She has.
And now we're at set point for the Fighting Engineers. Sophia Coop goes to zone 1 again. Right side hit. And that's just a tough spot in that back corner between the libero and the setter. The setter's always wanting to get the target.
It froze them.
It's right there. Ebright takes control. For the win, it's Cordy off the block. Baldwin Wallace on the attack. Wiener again with the kill. She has at least 7.
They're not stopping. They're not giving up.
And Rose is going to take its time out, up 5. We'll let you know that the HCAC academic athletes, hey, the Heartland Conference takes academics very seriously. Our athletes each must maintain a 3.5 grade point average. Each year, over 1,000 student athletes carry at least a cumulative 3.5 GPA, and those are names to the HCAC All-Academic Team. Congratulations to those student athletes and their academic achievement on and off the court.
It's about education. It's not about the sport.
They are student athletes.
Yes.
And that's a tip of the cap to those students. It's a lot of prioritizing.
Well, I tell you what, that's a contribute to the coaches in this league, the commissioner of this league, and the administration of this league. You got to get your academics because sports may carry you a little bit, but it can't carry you all the way through your life.
Set point still, 24-19. Baldwin Wallace with the serve. Lauren Gardner, 5'10" junior from Avon, Ohio. Serving. Gregg plays it off the net. Free ball. What Baldwin Wallace is looking for. Again, going to the hot hand. Blocked this time. Wiener again down the sideline. They keep feeding the beast.
Well, you just keep bringing the guy that brought you. Feed him.
24-20. Yellow Jackets sticking around. Great hustle by Cordy. Outside attack. Cordy again with the dig. Right side swing. Ebright able to get it over. Yellow Jackets play it. It probably would have went out. But they get the point anyway. Baldwin Wallace was down 24-17.
They're playing for a big win here. Another timeout by Rose.
Rose is going to take it. 24-21.
We want to thank the schools that are in this invitational. Anderson, Asbury, Baldwin, Grove City, of course, Olivet, University of Olivet, and Rose-Hulman, the school. When we came in, we got this little invitational program, and it's pretty cool. It's got lots of information. I tell you, the folks here have really done a great job putting this thing on, and more volleyball later on this afternoon at 3 o'clock, I do believe.
University of Olivet will be able to take on these fighting engineers. We'll be bringing that action to you.
My wife was watching last night. She says the talent cam looked really good when it was on you. And I said, you mean me?
Yes, she meant you.
No, she said, no, Clark. It looked really good on Clark.
Well, your wife's the sweetest of all.
Well, I just want to thank Lance.
And an IU fan, by the way.
I do thank Lance for getting the best shot that I had. He get my best view.
And Sticks is on it as well as Savannah. You guys are doing an awesome job.
Both teams out of timeout, so we got to run through the duration.
Here we go, 24-21. Foltz on the tip. Nice play by Gardner. And a swing and a kill.
And just like that, they're within 2.
There's a team that'll get into a rotation defensively that they just having a hard time getting out of. Rose has 2 hitters here in the back row. Here's Kate Wood, who's one that they usually go to when needing a kill. Cross court, played up. Right tack at the net, and played nicely by Cordy. And Rose will win set 3, 25-22, the exact same score they won set 1. And we're going to a 4th set, Coach.
Yes, sir. And we'll have that right after this.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
A good engineer, a good mathematician, a good scientist can identify problems.
But in order to be a great scientist or engineer, you've got to have curiosity and you've got to have creativity. And that's what's going to set you apart.
You can't teach curiosity. You just need to encourage your student to be curious. Curious in anything that they do. Curious so that it brings out the innovations, the new ideas.
Since we're doing things so quickly, a lot of times we know that we need help. So our professors all know us by name.
Basically, everybody knows everybody here.
That one-on-one personal connection you're getting with the faculty, you don't get that a lot of places.
We are not just saying, here, go do this hard project. We are right there with them. We work with them.
The faculty are there for you.
Anxious over algebra? Call Ask Rose, the free science and math homework helpline. It's free world-class tutoring. Just call, chat, email, or screen share. Learn more at AskRose.org. Confused by chemistry? Call Ask Rose, the free science and math homework helpline. It's free world-class tutoring. Just call, chat, email, or screen share. Learn more at AskRose.org.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Holbert Arena, RHIT TV, Jerry Collins, Savannah Simler, the coach Keith Myers, and Clark Chafin. Happy to bring you game 1 of 2 of volleyball action featuring Rose-Hulman taking on Baldwin Wallace from Ohio and Berea, Ohio at that.
5 hours and 30-minute drive.
Long trip they made yesterday.
We saw a lot of buses yesterday. We saw University of Olivet coming in on I-70, and the coach said it was supposed to be a 3-hour drive. It turned out to be a 7.5-hour drive.
They left in plenty of time and had to.
2 accidents. And a hay fire.
Hayfire on I-70 near Plainfield, Indiana. And
that is incredible.
Glad that they made it on time. Certainly, I know the coaching staff was a little worried.
The crazy thing is their game was supposed to start at the same time as game number 1, but they started a half an hour late, but they ended 15 minutes before we got done.
Glad that everyone was safe and
yes.
they made it. And at least they were all on the bus and all together.
And our hats off to the Holiday Inn Express.
Hey, how about that?
I think it was on Margaret Street is where we stayed. They're remodeling. The lady says, well, it is kind of dirty, but we'll make it. Boy.
It was really nice
room.
Yeah, Kevin did a nice job for hooking this up.
Thanks, Kevin.
And Baldwin Wallace first serve. How about that, Coach? Rose-Hulman on top, 1-0.
Wait a minute. That's the first point they've scored.
Well, yes.
Okay.
24 more. Coop sends it over. And a hit goes wide.
And this is what you played so well. And now all of a sudden you run these off. You start doubting yourself a little bit. You got to get regrouped to where you were at Baldwin Wallace. And that helps. That helps a lot.
Service error, the first one in a long time for Rose-Hulman. I only had them for 2 service errors in the match total. So aggressive serving by the Fighting Engineers. They'll send a free ball over. Block, and through the block is number 5, Allison Winter. She's had a big game. 3 Yellow Jackets with around 10 kills each. And we're tied at 2. Greg puts it high into the middle. Comes the middle, and that's a kill.
Went right through the hands.
Malia Thurber extends the Yellow Jacket run. And now they go on top, 2-3. Jamie Snell to serve. Comes the swing, played up nicely by Ruda. Now Ruda will get the attack and off the block and down for Ruda. Baldwin Wallace on top 4-2 in set 4. I tell you, so far, the name of the game has been service pressure and passing. Weir down the sideline again, mixing her shots, going cross court, going line, and getting the ball down. Baldwin Wallace on a 5-0 run. Ebright Nice pass. Outside to Ruda. Played up nicely by Rose. A dump by Gregg. Warner again. Here comes Kate Wood from the right side off the top of the net. Good defense by Rose. Ruda there on the cut shot. Folks tries to hammer it.
Missed it.
Instead of just the swipe down, goes for the kill shot. And as Coach said, missed it. The Yellow Jackets now on a 6-0 run. Todd from the middle, or Wood from the middle.
They needed that one, didn't they?
Needed that one big time. Needed that side out. Allie Foltz now back to serve for the Fighting Engineers. Nice pass to target, Ruda. And that hit is long, no touch. Point Rose. Tell you, as I watch volleyball, I really like 6 rotation hitters that come back and serve receive. You get them running all the way from the back row. They can really get some pop on it. Wood with the swing, covered by Baldwin Wallace. A block at the net. Ruda keeps it alive. Gregg outside. Cordy tries the tip. And another hitting error by Werner.
That ball went really fast. I thought we missed a 4 hit, but we didn't. We played on.
Played on. Tell you what, Werner put some spin on that, some top spin on that ball. It really curves. Little missed time and a block by Sydney Neubauer. And Rose with a little answer to that 6-0 run, ties it up. Senior Allie Foltz to serve. This one's going to be long, the service error. That takes Lauren Gardner, the 5'2" libero, to serve for the Yellow Jackets. Floats it over in the short zone. And killed by Cordy. Megan Cordy gets the kill. Hayden Hamilton checks in. She will serve and set from the back row. Rose has that 6-2 offense, 2 setters that they employ. Is big swing by Ruda. Gets downhill and he hits it with authority.
That 2-step approach, snapped it at the ear.
Spoken like only a volleyball coaching guru can say it. I really like the antenna and rubber band thing on the serve. That's innovative.
Well, have you not read my book?
No, I've got to check. It's always checked out at the library.
On the brink of the season?
Yellow Jackets on top 9-7. Gregg pushes it in the deep corner. Good recovery. Here's a back row swing, and it goes long.
It's my book about my winning season with 1 win.
But you've changed so many lives.
Oh, my coaching career is just.
It's not about wins and losses. It's about relationships.
You say that. I didn't say that. You say that.
Rathford to serve for Rose-Hulman. And again, just the passing of the Yellow Jackets. Hamilton plays it up. A nice dump by Gregg.
She knew she escaped her zone. That's just smart. That's IQ. This is just IQ volleyball.
And that's the advantage of having 2 setters on the court. Gregg's front row not setting, but
and 1 hitter.
But yeah,
I mean, you got 2 and 1.
And a service error.
May I
Third
say
service
it's like,
error.
May I say it's like an Army Swift knife?
Oh, yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Another quote. Write that down.
I got it.
Okay.
It's in page 30, chapter 3 of the book, right?
There's only one chapter.
Hamilton outside. And the line. Good call by that line judge. I love how she steps over to get a really good angle to make the proper call as well.
She was so pleasant today.
She was. And very thankful of us recognizing that she is good at her craft. 10-10, Ebright to serve. Comes the slide. Swing by Cordy. Simonson off the hit of Hamilton and in! How about the header, coach? That's using your head, Hamilton. How about that?
And then she like, I do it all
Planned
along.
it all the time. And the coach is
just rack it up.
Oh, that's fantastic. Overpass. Hamilton to Gregg. That's one for the highlight reel. Hamilton plays it up. Ebright, nice job. They'll reset. The dump, nicely done by Olivia Zadwodzki. I have my favorite play of the tournament.
Right there. That should be in our highlight reel.
11-11. Again, we're in another tight set.
You're gonna see that on Twitter all week.
I'm gonna retweet that until I can't retweet it anymore. Pipe, and that should be 4. They're gonna say it was blocked out of bounds. I thought that might have been all tape. But all officials
agree,
so I guess they had a better angle of it than I did. Baldwin Wallace now on top, 12-11. Hamilton to Coops, the tip. Hamilton there again. Pipe swing. Gregg plays it up. She'll get an opportunity. I tell you, Baldwin Wallace is all over that tip defensively. We're going to see a net violation on Rose. And the Yellow Jackets have a +2 advantage. Set number 4. Ebright is able to play it high. And that attack goes long.
I mean, we're talking inches.
Just a little long, though, on the swing. You see the University of Olivet filling in the stands. Doing a little pre-scouting. Service error again by Rose. Only had 2 service errors coming into this set. This is the 4th service error. Gregg plays it high for Coop. And she'll hit it wide. Rose got off to a good start. And now trailed by 3. And they're going to take a timeout.
Here's the play of the game so far.
and it stays in. Like.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter @IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN. We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Yes, Coach. Okay, I'll let her know. Soccer coach just called. Wants to see Hayden on the soccer field on Tuesday.
Hayden Hamilton with the header earlier that got the point from defense. And Rose with really a nice timeout to try to stop the momentum. And Kate Wood, she's been doing that all tournament long. When they need a big point, they go to number 22. And the 5'11 senior delivers the kill. It's now 13-15. And Coop back to serve. Blocked at the net, kept alive, and only for a little bit. A nice play there for Rose.
That's a tough play. Really is.
Such quick reactions these players have. Coop with the serve, out of system. Free ball over. Here comes the Rose offense. 31, and it's a kill for Allie Foltz.
Can we say this? With the wide variety of how much room they have to play, this is on the other side of the area, and they got so much room they to play it. I love the room and the space they have here at Rose-Hulman.
Greg plays it up. Ebright will send it out to Wood. Off the top of the block, and it gets the tool shot kill. And since the timeout, Rose has gone on a run and now leads 16-15. Coop. And Coop serving, getting the Yellow Jackets out of system. Reversing the flow, and again off the top of the hands, kept alive by Garner. And another free ball. Foltz with the tip and a block at the net. The hustle play by Baldwin Wallace, and Thurber with the block.
Second play where that ball is way off the court and bring it back in. There's a good look at the bench.
Jamie Snell serving. Outside to Cordy, roll shot. Played up by the setter. Greg. Another swing this time. Watch out. Good hustle by the Yellow Jackets. Wood tipped. Played up. Ebright with the dig. Cordy tries the back corner. And Fork hits as Ruda tried to get it over the block with the tip. Not enough power on it. Allie Foltz to serve. Finds a seam. Gets the Yellow Jackets out of system.
Oh, 7.
Run into each other.
We have a countdown going.
That's what that was one of the things that we talked about last night, right? That when you were coaching, you would count down.
Especially in game 5. There you go, Mr. Official. There's your towel. Referee brings a towel for that purpose, but it's just kind of, everybody wants it.
Out of system again. We'll have to send a roll shot over.
Oh, here it is.
Outside and off the block. Gardner keeps it alive. Baldwin Wallace sends it over. Here's Wood on the swing. They keep it alive again, but not this time. Kate Wood with the kill. Rose up 3, 19-16 in set 4.
You're good at keeping the car clean. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
So I stopped in at Chick-fil-A for lunch and saw Officer Wilson come in. I decided to place a dine-in mobile order and have a cookie delivered to him just to show appreciation for his service for our community.
A few minutes later, I noticed that Officer Wilson had gotten up and left, and I knew he hadn't gotten his cookie yet.
I'm headed to my car. I turn around and I see Allie, and she's running after me.
Mr. Police Officer, Mr. Police Officer.
Usually when someone yells officer, officer, they want to ask me about a ticket they got. I absolutely wanted the cookie. This cookie is delicious.
Which once was 15-15. Rose now has a 19-16 lead. And they play it up. Both players run into each other, but they send the free ball over. And it doesn't go over for contact. The hustle of Allie Foltz, the middle hitter, playing back Rose, sending that ball over. Rose 5 points away. Out of system again goes Baldwin Wallace. Wood, roll shot. And off the net. And what do they say? They're going to give a point. And now the officials are going to talk. Coach Delsey letting him, the up official, know that that was all tape and no touch. I love how the captains kind of sneak in to listen to the conversation.
What did he talk about?
And they're going to give the point to Rose. I think that's called correctly.
The interesting thing is the line R2 could not make that call because he's looking right at it, so he doesn't know where it hit the tape, where it hit the attendant. Our official that we talked about earlier today stepped in and told him exactly where that ball was.
And she was right on it. And
now it's time for telephone.
The R1 lets the captain know. Zawadski. And no replay, and we'll play on. 21-16. Rose with the lead, trying to push for and finish. Baldwin Wallace in system this time, but a block by Cordy. They keep it alive. Nice job by Foltz. Does it again, just gets in the way. Outside, roll shot. And it hit the antenna, point Rose. Give credit, though, to Allie Foltz, the middle hitter in the back row.
Remind me of Wonder Woman.
Dodging those bullets with her bracelet. Here comes the tip. Nice job by Cordy. Sends it over to Wood. Cut shot, and that's going to be another kill. 23-16.
Game of momentum.
Baldwin Wallace is going to take a timeout. HCAC.TV. Follow your favorite school on HCAC.TV. Powered by IndianaSRN. Where you always have a front row seat.
I'd like to remind you that the HCAC football conference starts next week. We have two big games for you. We have the Rose-Hulman Anderson game. That game is at 2 o'clock here at Rose-Hulman. And Bluffton takes on Franklin at 1:30. That game is at Franklin. We'll have the coverage for you. I'll actually have the coaches show for the Franklin coaches show on Thursday for you.
That'll be fun.
HCAC.
Union approved for Mr. Darren Gowski. IndianaSRN, don't miss the chance to be a part of the excitement and leave a lasting impact as an IndianaSRN game day sponsor. Join us and create some unforgettable game days together.
Thousands and thousands tune in.
Lots of folks tune in, get that excellent exposure. That's only on.
And it could be anywhere.
Anywhere.
There's our game coming up today.
3 o'clock, University of Olivet is here in the stands. Rose-Hulman fighting Engineers, 2 points away. Tipped at the net. Wood keeps it alive. Gregg to Maybauer. Out of system roll shot. Foltz playing that back row like she's done it all her life. There's a big swing. Nice dig. And they'll say a net violation on Rose-Hulman. Gives Baldwin Wallace the side out. But a good service run by Allie Foltz. First the flow to Wood, down the line, dug nicely by Gardner. Off the top of the hands and a kill. Sam Ruda, 23-18. Arshany in the back row. Outside Cordy roll shot. Played by Gardner, a tip and a kill.
They just don't go away.
Luciano from her middle hitting spot. 23-19. Rose is going to call a timeout. We'll stay here. You think for Baldwin Wallace, coach, as we look at their upcoming games, they'll play today at 3 o'clock against fellow HCAC conference member Anderson. That'll be here at the Rose-Hulman Volleyball Invitational, and then Tuesday the 26th against Kenyon, and then at Marietta on September the 30th. Meanwhile, for the Fighting Engineers, they'll play 3 o'clock today against the University of Olivet, and then they'll start HCAC conference play next week.
Transylvania on Saturday, turn around and play Mount St. Joseph on Tuesday.
How about that?
How are they? So easy schedule. Come on,
hey,
coach.
Just a yawner.
Just tighten it up.
Baldwin Wallace not going away, 23-19. And
by the way, we want to say hello to coaches, folks who were watching in Houston last night and tuned in today. Thank you so much.
That's what IndianaSRN, RHIT TV can do. We can reach everyone. Swing off the net, and they're going to replay as the ball came across. So they'll replay the point. Probably a break for Rose. I don't think that ball crossed the net.
I didn't know.
Sometimes good, sometimes not so good on those breaks. In that case, in favor of the Fighting Engineers. Gregg, oh, a nice 6 set. Played it back nicely. Here's the free ball. Wood adjust. Comes a roll shot at right. Outside Cordy, tip. This team's too good to tip on. And a tool shot, 23-20. Well, Coach, you look at the two sets that Rose has won. They've both been 25-22. They can't make it easy.
No, they don't make it easy at all.
Gregg outside to Wood. There's a good spot. Kate Wood cross court. Set and match point. As coming in is Hayden Hamilton, the header.
The header. We'll talk to her in between games.
There's the swing. Cross court. Dug nicely by Arshany. Gregg across court, and that'll do it. Rose-Hulman comes away with a 3-set, the 1 victory. Winning set 1, 25-22. Losing set 2, 17-25. Winning set 3, 25-22. And set 4, 25-20. Coach, thoughts on the game?
Game that took 1 hour and 55 minutes to play. Rose just finds ways to win. Again, we talked about how good these teams are. These are elite teams in Division III, and Rose have came up with some huge, huge wins. And looking forward to seeing what this afternoon brings with University of Olivet, as they will be mosey over here and get ready to play here around 1:30 this afternoon.
Join us around 3 o'clock as University of Olivet and Rose-Hulman will tangle on the volleyball court. Rose-Hulman 3-0 now in the Rose-Hulman Volleyball Invitational. We'd like to thank producer The Wiz, Jerry Collins, Savannah Simler on camera, and of course the coach, Keith Myers. This is Clark Chafin. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later on at 3 o'clock for Rose versus University of Olivet. So long, everybody.